This is a video containing my feedback to your assignment 1.1 and assignment 1.2. Um, I've had a can of beer, so please understand that. So I try to provide as much feedback as I can, and for assignment 1.1, the multiple choice questions are in fact quite easy. So for question number 1, very obvious. Prism sphere is a word that I made up, so you should choose that. And for question number 2, do you remember in the PowerPoint there is a photo showing a diver who was propagating the coral reef using some uh, waste pipes? Yeah, so you should choose D. And let me remind you, although you see the picture of the crown of thorn starfish in the PowerPoint, it doesn't mean that it can boost the coral population size. In fact, this starfish is a killer. It's a killer of coral. The corals do not like crown of thorn starfish. All right. And I have to apologize for question number 3 because I accidentally pressed Control Z when saving the document, so you would not see the full word anemone. But I think it was Sam who put this term in his assignment. So I admire that and I appreciate that. That is very, very clever. So I decided to cancel this question because although all of you get it right, but it is my mistake. I didn't have a thorough check before releasing this assignment. I will improve in the future assignment. And for question number 4, a great deal of you chose poor weather conditions, which is in fact correct, because when you do bird market survey, you sometimes see birds that you could not identify. So it is because of the poor weather conditions. A number of you have chosen the large number of owls. That is not a question. That is not a problem, because owls are in fact quite big in terms of body size. So if you have a large number of them, it is still very easy to count them. Okay? For the short questions, I'm very, very satisfied with your answers. So you see here, you see the article, the definite article there here. So you can put an adjective like the wild, the natural, something like that. We can also put a noun phrase here. For example, the wild population, the natural population, it is okay, but the best would be the wild population. Okay, the best answer would be the wild population. But for other answers, I find that they are viable, so I give marks to them. And for the second question, you should put positive relationship, meaning that for a bigger owl, you pay a higher price. Some people just look at the PowerPoint slide and put direct here. So I know that it's the direct, because positive or negative can be both can be direct relationships. But which one? To be clear, it should be positive. Yeah. And finally, it's quite clear. Okay, on an blah 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 platform. Okay, when you see "and" here, you put words with vowels as the beginning alphabet. So, an online platform. Then for the long questions, question number 1 is to test your ability to give examples. So there are several moments that you can provide examples in this question. First, animals. You can name the species in the media. For example, we have used clownfish in the lecture. Yeah, so you can use that too. And then owls would be good. Some students mentioned the tiger in the movie The Life of Pi. Yes, it is an excellent answer. Yeah, so give examples of animals. Okay, do not just say animals. Give me the concrete examples like owl, clownfish, tiger, lion, or something. And then another example that you can give is about media. There are many types of media, like television, radio, newer medias like social media, yeah, like Facebook, Instagram, the internet, something like that. Yeah. Then question number 2, if you can get the gist of the lecture, I was saying that yes, the media helped expose the animals to the public. The public will become more interested in a particular species that appear on the media. But does that appearance good or bad for that animals? It is still not quite clearly determined. Why? Because at the same time, you have other factors going on, like rising wealth, like increasing internet access. These are all factors mentioned by our students. Okay, so there are other factors that may lead to more serious depletion of the wildlife. I mean, the wild population of a certain species or a family of animals. So I think the performance for these two questions are very well, and you will all get a very good mark for assignments 1.1 and 2.1. Okay? If you got any questions, feel free to ask me, and I would like to ask you for a favor. Can you subscribe the YouTube channel and then give this video a like and just leave a comment? Yeah? Is that okay? Thanks.